Hey guys, so today's video is going to be all about the booty gains because I can't tell you how many questions I keep getting about my leg workouts or my booty workouts. The thing is, like, every time people ask me about the gym, it's always about how to get your stomach flat or how to get a butt. So I mean, I just thought, let me put together my favorite booty workouts and just make a video for you guys. Okay, so before we start, guys, I'm gonna have to take you to school real quick just so you understand why these are my favorite exercises. Pretty much there's three major muscles that make up your glute muscles. Three. There's the minimus, the maximus, and the medius. So you have to work all three of these muscles. Like, most people think, okay, you want to work the maximus and that's it. So the maximus is the muscle that gives you that round shape. It's the biggest muscle in your glute area, and it takes up pretty much like the bottom half, you could say, of your butt, and that's what's gonna give you that round, you know, poking kind of situation, right? And then there's the medius and the minimus that are kind of like simultaneously together. There's one below, which is the minimus, and then the medius is more outward. Those are like your side booty. So you gotta make sure you work all three muscles in harmony. If you work one more than the other, it's only gonna be counterproductive, and you're gonna have like an ill-shaped butt. Like, nobody want a muffin-shaped kind of butt. So I'm gonna tell you guys what exercises work which muscles and help you understand why they work so well together. I put together 7 exercises, and I know it sounds like a lot. You could pick the ones that you like the most, but these are the ones that gave me the best results and continue to give me the best results. So with no further ado, we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, guys, so the first exercise is gonna be a leg press. And I know everybody's like, okay, everybody does leg presses, but I don't mean a regular leg press. I mean a single leg side leg press. So this one, it focuses a lot more on your upper hamstring and your glute muscles, specifically the maximus. And it's really dependent on how heavy you lift. When you're trying to get gains, it's how heavy you lift, not, you know, how many you do. Of course, if you're toning, it's different. But if you're really trying to get them gains, you gotta lift heavy. If you're not going low enough or deep enough per se in the leg press, then it's just gonna be like, what the fuck you doing this for? The next exercise is going to be a single leg reverse squat. The reason why we're doing so many single leg exercises is because that isolates the muscles, and typically when you work both legs together with any exercise, your dominant leg is going to take more control of that, so then your weaker leg doesn't necessarily get stronger. So when you do iso exercises, you're giving your weaker leg a chance to push that heavy weight and catch up with your stronger leg. So we're doing a single leg reverse squat. And this also works your maximus and a little bit of your medius muscle, depending on how deep you do the squat. So the next exercise is going to be another squat, and this is my personal favorite type of squat. It's the sumo squat. And the reason why I prefer this is because you really do feel the burn. And some people want a bigger butt, like they want their ass to be colossal and shit, but they don't want their thighs to be that big. Like, some people don't like the look of big thighs. Me personally, if my legs were the size of a fucking tree, I would be good. But some people don't like their thighs to be so big. So a sumo squat focuses a lot more on your butt muscles and your upper hamstring, and not so much on your quads like a regular squat would. So this is why it's my favorite one. It really contracts your glutes. It's important to really squeeze and go as heavy as you can, but make sure your form is right. So the fourth exercise is going to be the hip abductor, and it's important to understand that different placements or different forms on the actual machine will work different muscles. So immediately when you do a hip abductor, any type, like the one on the machine or the one with the cable or the one laying down, any type of hip abduction is going to work primarily your minimus and your medius, which are like the upper, like I said, the upper side kind of muscles. But the way I do it, I raise myself in the seat, so that helps to contract all the muscles in my butt. So this is really a booty blasting exercise. You will feel the burn, you might fucking die, but it's really good to help carve you a good butt. Exercise, guys, is my least favorite, but it's the one that's always forgotten, and it's the one that's gonna have your ass feeling like you fell out of a car and died the next day. But these are lunges. You can do any type of lunges: walking lunges, Smith machine lunges, split lunges, stationary lunges, whatever. I'm doing walking lunges today. You guys can choose to use dumbbells, a barbell, plates, anything you want. It's just to add some weight apart from your body weight to the lunge. I'm gonna use a bar today because it helps you more with your stabilization. If you have a dumbbell or a plate, like so your hands are down here, you're gonna kind of use your hands to help you balance, as opposed to if you have a bar up here, you kind of have to put all the pressure in your legs. So we're gonna do a walking lunge today with these. We're almost done, guys. We have 2 more exercises. So the next one we're gonna do is the cable kickback, which also are known as donkey kicks, if you want to call it that. But these work your upper hamstrings and your maximus muscles, so you may not necessarily feel it all in your butt, but you will feel it in your upper hamstring, which helps to lift your butt overall. If you neglect your upper hamstring and you just work all your glute muscles, you're gonna look like you kind of have a saggy ass butt. Like your butt is hanging over your leg, and that's not cute. You're not out here trying to have a little jiggle. So for this exercise, you guys are gonna need a ankle extension, which is linked in my last video, so you guys will see where I got it, where you can buy it. But you do need one of these, and most gyms don't have them in there. So if you don't have one of these, you might need to get one, because this exercise is actually really important. Last exercise, guys, is going to be vag pulls. Not vag pulls, but they're actually called cable pull-throughs, aka vag pulls, pussy pulls, whatever you want to call it. It's when you, you gotta pull through your legs, so it kind of looks like you're pulling with your vag. Anyway, this is a variation of the hip thrust exercise, except it really helps with your stabilization muscles and your core. So it's kind of like a double whammy. You get to work 2 things at the same time. And most people do want nice cores, or to look a little strong or fit, toned in their midsection. So this is a good way to do both in one. And this is going to destroy your butt. Like, when I say it's going to destroy your ass, like, it's going to feel like someone tore your butt open and just sewed it back up together. It's going to feel like a split going down like on your butt. It's actually crazy, but you got to do it. So that's it, guys. That's it for my 7 holy grail booty exercises. These are the ones that really work for me. These are the ones that I'm pretty sure will work for you. Just make sure that your form is always good. And anytime you're training glutes, legs, anything like that, make sure you are eating before your workout. Not legit right before your workout, but at least an hour so your food can digest.